All right, number 12. Saul had photographs that were 4 by 6, 5 by 7, and 8 by 10. Do the dimensions vary proportionately? So we want to know, are they all proportionate or equal? Which means we can use some common factor to go from one to the other. 4 over 6, is that the same as 5/7? Is that the same as 8/10? Okay. So we could just look at these numbers and get a common denominator. 6, 7, and 10. This is made up of 2 and 3. Just 7, and this is 2 and 5. So if we did least common multiple, making these all the same, 2, 3, 7, and 5 is what we would have to multiply. 2, 3, 7, and 5. So we would have to multiply this by 35 because it's missing 7 and 5. This one is missing the 2, 3, and 5. 2 times 3 is 6, times 5 is 30. So we have to multiply this by 30. And this one, 2 and 5, is missing 3 and 7, so we'd have to multiply by 21. So doing this would give us all denominators of 210. And if the numerators are all the same, then we can say that these are proportionate. If not, we will say not. You could also just divide these in the calculator and see if the decimal forms are equal. But if we do 4 times 35, that will give us 140. If we do 5 times 30, that would give us 150. So we can already see from the first two they're not the same. And then 8 times 21 give us 168. Okay, so none of them are the same when we get a common denominator. So no, the dimensions do not vary proportionately. When one is increased by 1, the other dimension is also increased by 1. And that looks like what they did, added 1, but the next one is adding 2. And it says no, the dimensions do not vary proportionately. The ratios of the dimensions, 4, 6, 5/7, and 8/10, no two which are equal. This would be the case. None of them are equal when we get them all the same.